All right, so I just wanted to, I guess, get my thoughts out there on this little versus battle, Toguro versus Pain. I want to break this off early. Toguro loses this fight, but he's not half bad, right? So there's two, I guess there's two big reasons for this. Let's start with, I guess, the AP and durability of Toguro. Him being classified as an upper B or top B class demon really doesn't put him in a good a good spot against someone like Pain, right? So with this, you have the tiering system in Yu Yu Hakusho basically being laid out as a group of A class demons would be capable of wiping out a country over time, and S class demons potentially being able to end the human world. And you can interpret that as either they could destroy the world or they could just life wipe it or take over, whatever. However, both these statements put Toguro below country level as a B-class demon, even if he's at the top of it, because the A-class demons need help to destroy a country over time, and as I define it, you're not country level unless you can one-shot a country, right? Just completely wipe it. Not even wipe it, just destroy it. So, but let's wank Toguro, just give him a chance here. Let's say he's at country level, he's a rare case of a B-class demon being stronger than A classes for some reason. Whatever, who cares? So AP and durability are at about country level. And then you can look at his speed. And again, let's wank Toguro to give him a chance here. Let's say that he is light speed because he can react to Yusuke's spirit gun, and we'll just say that it's a light projection using spirit energy, and so it moves at light speed. I mean, this is total wank, but let's use it anyway. So we have light speed Toguro, who is country level. Okay, so this doesn't really help him very much against someone like the Pads of Pain. The problem is that this Pain scales to six-tailed Naruto, right? And just to give you a quick scale on that, the nine-tailed fox's full power is about planetary. We have statements, calcs, and showings for this, and we know that Naruto has half the full power of the nine tails, right? And let's just lowball it and say he was only using half of that half of the nine tails power. So to destroy a planet, you need about 3.8 times 10 to the 28th joules of force just to start destroying the planet, to break the GBE of it. Now, this is tens of thousands of times country level, right? So a lot of you probably just had this click in your head. Even if you're only using a quarter of this, you're still thousands of times above country level, right? That means that Pain swapping hands with this Naruto and capturing him in Shubaku Tensei pretty much sorts out what's going to happen to Toguro here. So Pain is thousands of times stronger in AP and durability than Toguro, and if we want to lowball his speed, we can just say, well, he's about lightning timer level because he's on par with Kakashi, who, can cut a bolt of lightning before it hits the ground, right? This isn't true, but let's lowball him anyway. So if we lowball Pain, he's a lightning timer, which is much slower than light because lightning has a little bit more mass than light and it moves slower. It's affected by friction and inertia a little bit more. So even with this, let's say Toguro's faster, it doesn't help him at all because he can't hurt Pain at all. He's not even close. They're in two different dimensions of power. And I do think it's worth noting that when Koenma's talking about a country being wiped out by a group of A-class demons over time, he seems to be referring to Japan, which is not a large country at all. Not even close. It's one of the smaller ones. So all this being said, the way I see this going down is that Toguro likely gets worn out before Pain and gets killed. The reason I say this is that it's implied that the Pains are working basically 24/7 for weeks or months leading up to the Konoha invasion, right? And again, that's also a lowball because it's more likely that they're working constantly, basically for years after, Nagato unlocks his Rinnegan, fully masters it. Now, Togoro's never shown anything like this. I mean, the most we could say is that he can fight for a couple days, maybe a week straight, if we really want to give him the benefit of the doubt. This doesn't matter. I mean, if the Pains can work for multiple weeks and months at a time, then it doesn't really matter. And one big reason they can do this is because Nagato has insane amounts of chakra already on top of basically having it replenished all the time. And the paths of pain are just dead bodies. They don't fatigue, they don't wear out, injuries don't really matter to them. So, all that being said, Togoro's going to lose the war of attrition, and as soon as he slows down from fatigue, one shot from, Tendo Pain is pretty much going to vaporize him. So that's the way I see the fight going. Yeah, other than that, guys, be safe. Take it easy.